How you going, brothers? An occasional sister. Today's talk is about your mind and how to deal with things in it that you can't deal with using your mind. So, I was lying in bed last night and I couldn't sleep. I was tired, but I couldn't sleep because I had things going on in my mind. And it was really pissing me off because I was tired already. I knew I needed to get sleep, but I just couldn't switch off this chattering monkey going on inside. And I knew that I wasn't going to better solve the problem until the next morning. I'd get up the next morning, I better solve the problem, but for some reason I couldn't just put to rest. And this is what I want to give you advice for. I just stuck my finger in my eye and I cut up chili tonight. Oh fuck, that's really sore. Okay. Now I'm going to be going through the video with one eye shut like this. Fuck. Oh, that was a dumbass thing to do. Now I've got another problem, but I'm not going to stop the video. So, if I start crying, you'll understand it's not because of the topic, it's because I've got fucking chili in my eye. So, that really hurts. So, what I did was I got up because I knew I couldn't control my mind. And you can't use your mind to control your mind. It's a bit like one blind man leading another blind man round. They're both going to keep banging into things. Well, they might help a little bit, but you've got to use something else. And what it comes down to is using your body. So I got up and I started doing a little bit of martial arts. Just a few moves. Nothing too radical because it's night time and I don't want to get my cortisol all pumped up. But just did a couple of moves, and then I did some yoga, some stretches, some very slow exercises, a little bit like Tai Chi, move my arms in and out. But I started using my body. Completely forgot about trying to solve this problem. I knew I wouldn't be able to fix it until I sat on my computer in the morning. And I did that for about half an hour because I wasn't going to sleep. And I went back to bed and my whole body felt really rested and my mind switched off. So here's the key thing is whatever's going on in your mind, whether you're dealing with depression or anxiety or restless thoughts at night, they're keeping you awake like I had, you can't just fix it inside your mind a lot of times. Well, I can't. But what you can do is you can use your body to fix it. Because your body knows better than your mind sometimes. And your body is connected to your mind. So let's just paint the example that you wake up and you've had a really bad sleep. And you're feeling really low. You might be depressed or you might just be unmotivated. The first thing you've got to try to do is you've got to shape motivation to do something to move your body. Now, every morning when I get up, regardless of how crap I feel, and I have bad sleeps because I have a lot of pain. I have sciatic pain. I've had it for a lot of years, and I take codeine every night for it. Don't like having to take codeine, but without codeine, I don't sleep at all, so I take codeine. When I get up in the morning, regardless of what my mood is, I go through some squats. I do 30 squats, and I do 30 press-ups. I only do the girl ones. I don't know if we're allowed to say girl ones anymore now because of all this bullshit that goes on, but the ones, the girls at school used to do on their knees and they couldn't do the full press-ups. That's why they were called girl ones then. Because the reason I do girl ones, or the ones on my knees, is because my rotator cuff is torn and I can't do a full one anymore. So I'll do 30 of those. I'll just call them knee press-ups and that'll stop all the... But you guys know what I mean. Then I'll do a whole lot of arm exercises around my shoulders, and I'll do another 30 squats. And I'll do all these exercises, do some breathing, even though I'm still feeling like half asleep and a bit cold because I don't have the heater going in my room and it's autumn. Then the body starts to warm up, and guess what? The mind starts to feel really good. And I find that my whole day from then on, I'm powered up to go and smash out through the day. Now, you might wake up feeling good and not need to do anything, but if you do those exercises and get your body going, you're going to even feel better than you did when you woke up anyway. So it's a really good thing to do. So here's my routine in the morning. Wake up, make my bed, do my exercises, and then have my breakfast, and then do the dogs. But sometimes I wake up and do the exercises and make my bed. Because if I wake up feeling real shit, instead of making my bed, I'll do the exercises because I find after I've done the exercises, it's easier to make the bed. And I'm really crap at making beds. I'm not a good bed maker. I still make it, but it's never good. Most people can make their bed better than me. But at least I'm doing something which when I've gone through the end of my day and I come home and I'm tired, like tonight, I know I'm going in a well-made bed, or a reasonably well-made bed. So getting your body to do stuff is really important for this bit of grey matter. So if you're someone who's struggling with something like anxiety, and I can talk about this, and I can talk about my brother Tristan, because he came to live here with me a while ago, and he told me his anxiety levels were an 8. He'd gone from a very stressful job as a salesperson, and it caused a lot of stress and anxiety, and I don't think his food eating was that healthy either, but he came and lived with me, and we got him out in the garden. 2 hours a day is all he had to do. 2 hours in the morning with me in the garden. We just like, digging weeds up and planting vegetables and putting posts in the ground and getting compost and carrying it around, just using our bodies. And he's reported to me that since he's been out here, his anxiety's gone from an 8 to a 2. And some days I think it's none at all with him. It's made a huge difference. Again, he hasn't dealt with what's up here with using up here. He's used his body. Or he's had my boot up his bum saying, come on, let's get out work. And then it's actually got his body going and he feels a lot better. And the bonus to it is he's also lost a lot of weight. He's lost like 9 kg since he's been with me. And he looks good and he feels good. So he looks good and he feels good. He's fitter and he doesn't have anxiety. And he didn't do all that with his head. He got it by getting out in the garden and working. And also having all the fresh vegetables out of the garden to eat that we grow. So it's a real win-win. Now, I know it's easy for me to sit here while I'm of good mind and I'm not suffering those things that other people might be. But I have been in that situation before. So when I've been in that situation, the most important thing to do is to shape motivation. Now, I say it a lot and I'll say it again. I'll end this video by saying it. The surest way to make your existence here better is to enforce upon yourself self-discipline. Subject yourself to self-discipline. It will make your whole life better. Everything will be better. You'll have more money in your pocket. You'll have better health. You'll have better relationships. Once you form that self-discipline of routines, what happens is, like making the bed's a good example. I used to be crap at making my bed in the morning. It would be a half-assed job or nothing at all. But I found after 3 months of making my bed, when I changed that routine, it becomes habit now. So I do it without even thinking. And I can't not come out here and get on with the day without making my bed because it's so hardwired into my brain. I don't have any difficulty in making it or thinking about it. It's something I'm just doing without thinking about. It's autopilot. Just like when you're driving to work and suddenly 10 minutes has gone past and you don't even know where you've driven because you've been doing it on autopilot. That's the same with my making my bed. So once you start to form these self-disciplines or create self-discipline within yourself and you start forming these good habits, making your bed, cleaning your teeth, doing all the important things, taking care of your personal hygiene, doing your exercises, making sure you're only eating good food and you're putting nothing into your body that's not good for you. Once you start doing this, it becomes a habit and it's really, really not something you think about and your whole life becomes like that and it gets better and better and better. And you can reverse illnesses that you've got, you can reverse diseases that you've got. And this is not something made up, this is something I've done in my own life. But it takes that one ingredient and that is self-discipline. So once you learn to be harder on yourself, life will be easier on you. Much, much easier down the track. But you first all got to do the hard bit. Nothing comes without hard work, as we've always been taught. But it's also working smarter within your mind, creating those little things. And I would say to anybody, start off real slow. Don't be hard on yourself. Say, for instance, you want to learn to play guitar. Anybody could learn to play guitar if they've got half good timing and half good intonation. But you can't straight away learn that stuff. You're going to be like starting off real slow. Just starting slow. Something like some finger picking like that. And after a while, you'll be doing it real fast. You'll get better and better because you've been doing a little bit every day, because it's become your routine and a habit. And you might say, I'm doing 5 minutes on the guitar every day, and a year later, you might be doing all sorts of cool stuff, banging a slide on your finger. It's just such a cool thing, isn't it? I was really disciplined when it came to playing the guitar, as I was with the harmonica. And the rewards pay off. You've got something else up your sleeve. So you young guys watching this, you've got all the time in the world to form anything, whether it become great at motocross, great at hunting, great at fishing, great at mountain bike riding, great at playing the guitar, great at being martial arts, mixed martial arts. You might be doing that, might be doing boxing, might be on the rugby field. Whatever it is, you've got all the time to just do a little bit each day. Create that habit. Start that thing with your body. So it all is not just all inside your head. It's not all inside your head. It's also going on in your body. So use your body to control your mind. So next time you're having a bad sleep at night and you're lying in there and tossing and turning, get up and do something. Do some stretching or do some yoga. Do some press-ups. And when you get up in the morning, do some exercise if you don't feel good. Actually, just do some exercise in the morning. Get that sunlight in your eyes. Do some exercise. You'll feel great. People that get up and have a 10-minute walk outside in the morning, like a brisk 10-minute walk. A lot of people get up 10 minutes early and just do that. I've got a few friends that do it, and they're all go-ahead people with go-ahead lives doing good stuff because they've motivated themselves. And what's 10 minutes? What's 10 minutes of your day? Maybe you've got to get up 20 minutes early because you've got to put your boots on and put some clothes on just to do a 10-minute walk. But you're going to receive such a great benefit from it for your body, for your mind, for your health. And the alternative is just lying in bed looking at your phone, being a lazy bastard. And that will reflect your whole life. Your whole life becomes like that. You take shortcuts. You take the road of least resistance all the time. And as I've said before, if you always do that there, then you'll be like one of those rivers that goes everywhere, all windy. You want to go in a straight line because rivers take the path of least resistance, and that's why they go everywhere. And your life will just be going everywhere. It won't be going straight to what you want to get. And you want to go straight to the things you want to get. You want to have good relationships with people. You want to have love. You want to have good health. You want to have joyful moments. You want to have bliss. You want to have good results with your hunting, with your fishing, with your mates, with your sport, with your life. And you want to achieve certain things, and you'll get those things if you go in a straight line. But if you go all over the place like a river, you'll flounder and you'll never quite get there. I know, because I've been that river at some stages of my life. Anyway, this is the Bro Chick Club. I've been yakking for 12 minutes. Hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you in the next one. Go steady. Look after yourself. When I say look after yourself, I mean look after yourself. Not just look after yourself. People say take care. I mean take care of yourself. Manage your sleep well. Manage your pain if you've got pain in your life. Manage your food properly. Don't put stuff in your mouth that makes you sick. Eat the good tucker. And manage your friendships and relationships. Take care of them. That's all we have as the people around us. And treat yourself like you treat a good mate. Go steady. I'll see you in the next Bro Chick Club video. See you later. Oh, I'll finish up with a bit of slide. I was going to switch off the phone, but I'll just play a little bit for you because it's kind of... Oh, I've got the action way too low. It's not getting the notes right. That was pretty rough. Hey, see you later.